Commission and the International Boxing Federation. President Robert W. Lee, IBF supervisor ringside is Robert Weitzel. The three judges assigned to this bout, scoring on a 10-point system, will be Chuck Jampa, Bill Graham, and Ray Wheatley. And when the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Joe Cortez. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trimmed with white and red letters. He weighs 139 pounds and brings an outstanding record of 23 victories with only 2 defeats, 15 KOs. He comes to us from Dorado, Puerto Rico. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the challenger, Leonardo Moro and his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He's wearing black trimmed with white and weighs 139 pounds. A native of Russia, but now living and fighting out of Sydney, Australia. He brings a perfect record of 18-0, 14 by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Kostya.
Okay, gentlemen, we went over the rules of the dressing room. Ya vi las reglas de camerino. Quiero una pelea limpia. I want a good clean fight. Take hands. Good luck to both.
Tszyu's father is Korean, his mother is Russian. They all live in Australia, and here they are in Las Vegas. And Mas was raised in the Bronx, moved to Puerto Rico when he was 15, and he is here in Las Vegas. What a game.
Australian fans have adopted Tszyu as their own. They celebrate him wildly down under, but he says, sure, I love Australia, but I'm a Russian. I'll always be a Russian, and I should be seen that way. Left hand shot in close by Tszyu as they're hugging against each other, and Leonardo Mas looks at Joe Cortez and asks for exactly that.
I think Mas did the right thing. You get out there on this guy who's supposedly so tough, and you attack him and let him know, hey, I'm somebody too.
Leonardo Mas is a natural southpaw who fights out of a conventional stance, just like Oscar De La Hoya. So just as is the case with De La Hoya, his most effective punch is his left hook. In fact, of his 15 knockouts, 14 of them came with the left hook, and now it's Tszyu who deposits Mas on the canvas with his own left hook in the first minute of the bout.
It wasn't a damaging punch.
No, it was more of a flash knockdown type punch, but you wonder about Mas's chin if he went down on that.
Mas has never been in any big events. Tszyu has been in all kinds of international competition as an amateur. He's now a professional champion. It may just be nerves.
You asked him about that earlier in the meeting. Was he willing to get out there or make some excuses?
Get him out of there.
Mas looking for help from the referee again as he believes that Tszyu is fouling him, but Tszyu just wants to throw punches and land.
Yeah, he thinks that Tszyu is fouling him by hitting him as they break, but if the referee isn't there to break them up, it's perfectly okay.
Break out. Break out, let him out clean.
Kind of a rough first round for Leonardo Mas, who's been down on a relatively soft left hook, who's been hit twice by punches that he regarded as fouls, and Kostya Tszyu is just saying, come on, let's fight. Hard right hand by Tszyu, and Mas grabs and holds.
Break out. Let him out.
Well, it's easy to see, George, that for whatever reason, Kostya Tszyu is relaxed and ready, and Leonardo Mas is a little bit overwhelmed.
Yeah, he's sitting there wondering, he's following me. The next thing you know, he's getting off the canvas each time. I think Larry mentioned he's kind of nervous out there tonight.
Second knockdown of the first round. No 3 knockdown rule in effect. And now, Mas goes down a third time at the end of the round.
And I thought what happened there was as the punch went into Mas's eye.
Now the round is finished. Cortez is making Tszyu stay in a neutral corner while he takes a look at Mas. There's been no penalty so far.
He seems to be concerned maybe that punch was land at the same time as the bell ringing.
Had the bell rung? No, the bell had not rung. I'm looking up to 5 minutes.
You heard the referee say he was going to give Mas 5 minutes because he got hit on the break, and I thought the glove might have creased into Mas's eye.
No.
Meanwhile, Ratner asked, Mark Ratner, who's chairman of the Nevada State Athletic Commission, he asked Joe Cortez, the referee said, had the bell rung? Cortez said no, the bell had not rung at the point of this.
I think the referee has been a bit too generous this time.
Now he's holding his right jaw as if it's broken or seriously hurt. He's indicating to the referee. At this point, it doesn't look like Mas can or wants to go on.
You're right, he doesn't want to fight anymore.
Well, and if this punch broke his jaw, I mean, come on, that's just a little half left hook in there.
Yeah. He wants out of there, and I think that's the reason he was on the canvas in the first place.
And he's asking for the doctor to look at him.
So here comes the doctor to look at Leonardo Mas, and it looks pretty clear that Mas isn't too anxious to continue the fight.
You see him wincing every time the doctor touches him there on the jaw. Very discouraged young man. Perhaps his jaw and certainly his dream shattered here at the end of the first round.
His jaw, he won't continue.
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
What would a night at the fights be without one of these?
All right, Mark. Okay. The doctor is stopping it, so... Okay, let me tell you. You see, accidental foul.
Now, Harold, I have to ask you, this may be called an accidental foul. What would the ruling be?
It looks as though if Mark Ratner calls it an accidental foul, you don't go to scorecards till after 6 rounds. So therefore, it becomes either a no contest or a technical decision. You know, same technical draw rather, no contest or technical draw. So therefore, Kostya Tszyu retains his title, and that's it. There's no way Mas can win the title.
Yeah, I think Tszyu deserves a TKO 1 here. He overwhelmed the guy.
He on the ground, man. No, he didn't get on the ground. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. The fight is over.
The fight is over.
Crowd's going to be upset. They wanted to see more of Kostya Tszyu. You know, we haven't used the bad pun yet, but what is Leonardo saying in there?
No Mas.
That's exactly what he's saying. And I think Mas was no Mas to begin with.
There, you saw a really good, quick, clean, hard left hand, George. Now we'll look at it in real speed. This was a short punch that carried a lot of punch in it, George. Right there. And you saw it did happen while the referee was trying to separate them.
At the same time, Kostya Tszyu was not holding him. It was Mas holding him.
I'm just kidding.
The referee can't say break. Sometimes you need to get in there.
All right, Mark Ratner explaining things to Harold Letterman now. What did he go with, Harold?
This is going to be called a technical draw because Tszyu hit Mas as the referee was trying to break him, break them.
Thank you, Larry. Well, let's go up to Michael Buffer for...
So Mas did get a break.
Yes.
Or 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. Referee Joe Cortez has called a halt to this bout due to an unintentional illegal blow The fighter, the challenger, Leonardo Mas, was unable to continue. The physicians at ringside have determined he has a dislocated jaw. He is unable to continue. The blow that caused the damage was an unintentional, illegal blow. Therefore, the bout under the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission is called a technical draw.
Nobody loses, so it's like you never have to fight. That's right.
Boo. Well, let's go up to Nick Charles.
Well, Jim, obviously tainted there. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, at least. We didn't see anybody enhance their reputation on that one. A controversial finish and really a non-fight on this card tonight.